Hello everyone. I just thought I'd make another video. It's been a long time since I posted anything, so I feel like it's time to let people know exactly what I've been getting up to. I feel I have a very interesting story that will really empower people. There's a lot of people out there who are where I was, and it's a horrible place to be when you don't know the right path. So today I want to share the right path with you guys, and trust me, the journey I've been on. I think with everybody who's suffering from anxiety disorders and panic attacks, when it escalates for years after years, you pick up these behaviors. With losing the ability, you feel like you've lost the ability to go anywhere you want to go. You start to avoid places in fear you'll have panic attacks. Like, I remember I stopped going to a place for around 6 years because I had a panic attack in that certain place. I stopped going to certain places for a couple of years because of those panic attacks that I've had in those situations. And these are all places that I love to go, and my main thing in life was I always wanted to be a footballer. And I was extremely talented. And in my mid-20s, I started to get these panic attacks, and I stopped playing football because I thought I was going to have a heart attack on the pitch. Things like that, and I never went back playing football ever again. It's crazy. But life has led me on a different journey. Well, that is not my career. I feel my career is in self-development, helping others, find my true self, who I am, what I love, really focusing on that inward journey and just attracting the right people and the right situations into my life. That's the kind of work that I want to do. But moving on, I've no script here. I'm just waffling on. I'm just giving you my experience, what I've been through the last couple of months. It is incredible, It is incredible. I think we should always endorse ourselves for, those little victories in our lives. So I'll just start off. Basically, this time last year, if you look back at my old videos, I was the worst I've ever been. I was ringing an ambulance to my house a long time. The ambulance man got to a stage where he knew my name. That's how embarrassing is that. They checked me out in the ambulance, and I thought I'd be having a heart attack or a stroke or something like that. It's just because the symptoms of anxiety can make it feel like that. The symptoms of panic. And when we are feeling those symptoms, and then our thoughts escalate to what if, danger, death, it just constantly, your system's just going, it's constantly like that, and it doesn't stop then for a while. But that's just our thoughts. No matter, even if your thoughts never stop, nothing could ever harm you anyway. I want to put that clear to people. No matter if I thought about that every single day for the rest of my life, it wouldn't harm me. It just crippled my life in regards to doing things and stuff like that. But yeah, I was calling an ambulance to my house all the time, thinking I was dying. Finally got up to the ER a couple of times, and they assessed me in mental health tests and stuff like that. And so I thought, I don't know, I guess I thought like something has to be wrong here. Got my mental health checked, everything's perfect, and then you're sent home like, what the fuck is going on here? So I was in this really bad state of mind, the worst I've ever been in my whole entire life. And then things started to change. So I came from a man last year who was afraid to go on jogs because my heart rate would go high and I'd feel I'd have a panic attack. And if I even thought about jogging far away from home, or certain things like being far away from support, like a hospital or something like that, I'd freak out. I think I'd freak out, and I never challenged that. So one day I got so fed up. I said, sorry for my language, but I just said, fuck this. I can't take this anymore. If I die, I die. Nothing's worth living like that. So I decided to put my jogging runners on, and I went for a jog. And I said, I'm not going to stop till my legs fall off. So with that, I went on a jog, and I ended up jogging around, I think I was around 15k at the time. About 15k. And I remember getting back, and for that whole day, I didn't feel I don't even call it anxiety or panic anymore. I call it adrenaline. my whole adrenal system was just depleted. I couldn't feel any thoughts that come through, negative thoughts. They weren't escalating into anxiety or panic. It was such a surreal feeling. I was like, whoa. Like, I don't think 2k jogs, 3k jogs can actually do it. They have to be hard. You have to push yourself. So I'm running through all these places that I feared. You know, I'm running for miles, going through all these places that I once feared to go. And basically what I done, I started to do that every day for around 3 months. I got up every single morning and I go on that jog. No matter how I felt, there was days I didn't even want to do it. There was some days I walked halfway. But eventually my mind started to get this sort of self-confidence back where I could do these things. And I'm not lying, within 3 months I signed up for a marathon. And I ran the whole marathon. I had my first medal there. I should have brought it into the video, but oh well. It's over there, my first medal. To be honest, I couldn't believe it. You know, I couldn't believe that I'm up every day doing all these things that I thought I couldn't do. I let my mind convince me. It's not that I let my mind convince me. There's a lot of bodily symptoms that play a part in here, and that's scary. So I once read a quote a while ago is, you can give the most strongest man or woman. Wait, what was the quote again? You can get the most strongest man or woman in the world, you know, with strength or any sort of like mental strength or physical strength. You can give the strongest man or woman in the world some panic disorder, and you can watch them shrink into little babies. You know, it's crazy. It just wipes you out. You lose your self-confidence over a very long period of time, which is what happened to me. You know, I missed out on so many opportunities, jobs. I had to leave so many jobs. Then I was unemployed for such a long time as well. It was horrible, you know. It was really, really frustrating me. Because I have all the ability to, I believe, achieve anything I put my mind to, and I really mean that. And that's my goal now. I have a lot of making up to do. So after the marathon then, my girlfriend lives in Paris, and it's a crazy situation with me and my girlfriend now because we met 4 years ago, and you know, the last 2 years we've been trying to get over to each other, and she knows all my situation. She's been there for me, supporting me through absolutely everything, never go up on me, didn't care if I was unemployed at the moment, didn't care if I was struggling, I couldn't go here, couldn't go there, didn't care that I didn't have the career I wanted yet. She just loved me for who I am, you know, and that's a special woman. And there's any men out there who are struggling and they have a girl like that, you know, you're a very, very lucky person, and you should cherish that, because there's not many around, trust me. And that's one thing I do. I cherish my girlfriend and what she done for me. So basically we created this really special bond, and it was heartbreaking for me that I couldn't go on a plane. I hadn't travelled on a plane in 10 years. It was 10 years ago on holiday with an ex-girlfriend actually, when I got my first panic attack. I didn't know what the hell happened to me over there. I didn't know what anxiety or panic was at the time. I just remember it was horrible. I was in Lanzarote, so I had to get an emergency flight back home and stuff like that, so I just didn't feel comfortable being over there. You know, maybe that was I just believe it was my inner self, just, this isn't the right person for you, this isn't where you want to be in life, and all the stress just came from, I guess, some family trauma as well, and stuff like that with my father and stuff like that. My father being very abusive to me mum. I seen that as a young kid, so that obviously developed some trauma within me, and all this was coming out then as a 19, 20-year-old. I'm 29 years old now. But anyway, my girlfriend lives in Paris, and you know, I remember just one night I couldn't get over there, and you know, I wanted to see her so bad. You know, we built up this amazing connection, and you know, all you want to do is be with that person. And for me I was struggling to get bloody an hour down the road, you know, in cars and shit like that, and I was really struggling. And another thing, I did all this without medication. I didn't take any medication. Actually did try an antidepressant twice in my life, only for short periods of time, and it never helped me. Maybe it helped some other people, and that's awesome. I do believe in medication. for certain to maybe get you through your worst ever maybe a trauma, or there's a situation like that you need a little bit of more help to get through, and I believe that medication can help in them areas. But for me, it didn't help. Anyway, back to Paris. So here I am, a guy that just hasn't travelled in so many years. Had this panic disorder, was afraid of his own shadow, it was horrible. And then one day, when I started jogging all this time, I got this self confidence back, and I started visualizing myself being in Paris and saying, yeah, you know what? I could actually do this. I can get over to Malak, I can get over to my girlfriend. And that's the way I see it. Like, after that, then I just started to visualize myself, and within a month, then I booked my flight to Paris. And it was the most surreal experience of my life, I swear. It is unbelievable. I still think back now, and I just believe I can do anything. I really do, and I believe everyone else can do this also. That's why I'm sharing this experience, how I went from that to this right now. I was 59 kilogram. I was like a skeleton, afraid of everything. Anxiety really took a hold of my life. I was very insecure, and now I'm traveling anywhere I want. I'm jogging every single day. I feel like a true athlete. I'm 72 kilogram, which is very impressive for me. From 59 kilogram last year, like 9 stone or something like that. I wasn't even eating, to 72 kilogram now, and being as strong as I've ever been, lifting extremely heavy weight in the gym, which is great for your self confidence. No ego at all here. This is all about getting your self confidence back, because that shit was ripped out of me, and this is what it takes for me to get my self confidence back, to do all these hard things, all these challenging things, because shying away from them is never going to get me anywhere. And I know it's the same for you guys. You're just afraid to try it because you think these bodily sensations will do some harm to you. You're stopping your life because of sensations. When you actually go towards that and actually get a true understanding of what anxiety and panic is, it's just adrenaline. It's harmless sensations going on in your body. And your mindset then, because you don't know what it is and you're questioning it, your mind thinks that's in danger, so it's going to produce all these chemicals in your body, until you get a full understanding of exactly what you're going through, and understanding basically the neuroscience, what's going on also. It's a very scientific project, but you don't have to look into that in that way. All you have to know, the simple basics, is this can't hurt you. And number 2 is you need a structured routine. Structured routine will get you through this 100%. I woke up every single morning with my alarm and I jogged. I had a specific time to wake up at. Sometimes I wouldn't always adhere to that. I'm not going to sit here on a camera and line and say I got up at 8 a.m, 6 a.m, 7 a.m, 8 a.m every single morning. No. Sometimes I slept it in to maybe 9:30, and then I'd get up and I'd just jog. But no matter what, I'd get up, have my cold shower, and I'd be gone. You have to have a strict routine in doing this. You can't do it for a week. This has to be a lifestyle change. And this is what's got me through it. I swear, like, I was so down and out. I was so down on myself. And the only thing that got me through was my self-discipline. And I guess the love of my girlfriend, and she was offering me so much love that there's no way I could not. Like, I guess what the worst thing was, missing out on her. So I said, what's worse? And when I came to that realization, nothing stopped me. I got on a plane. Went over there for 5 days, and I'm on my way back now on Saturday. And I booked for December. A guy that was afraid to travel. It's incredible. I'm very, very proud of myself. And I just want to really share this story now. I feel I'm in a position now to really, really help some people and give you my method of how I overcame this. Because I guess cure is a very profound word, and I don't think it should be thrown out there, but this is very, very close to cure in anxiety disorders. Your whole brain needs a psychological switch over, and that's what's happened to me. I got so bad sometimes when I didn't want to leave my house, I didn't want to walk down the street. That's how bad I got. really, really bad, and I know a lot of people are suffering like that, and it's horrible. You know, your self worth is taken from you because you're going around thinking that this anxiety can do things to you that it just physically cannot ever. You know, it's all superstition. I could go on all day about this. I don't want to even keep it this long. I just wanted to come on here and tell people about my journey and give inspiration to people that they can go from that to this. You know, you 100% anyone can do it. You just have to have a really strict routine. And plus, the thing about mentally, people that are going through anxiety disorders, you're so mentally strong. You really are. You built up some ability to overcome everything and overcome. I guess every single day you're trying to overcome something. So think how strong and resilient that you are, and you can get over this if you just put your mind to it. I'm still sitting here and I'm almost in a bit of disbelief of what I've done. It's crazy. I can't believe I went through that for so many years. I went through that for so many years and I never applied the tactics that I'm now applying. And I believe I wasn't meant to apply them right there and then. There was so much learning in this journey. That's the beautiful thing about it. There's so much you learn about the body, you learn about the mind, you learn about neuroscience, you learn about you learn about nutrition, you learn about your thoughts, your psychology. There's so much, and I would not change it for anything. I really wouldn't. All that shit I've been through for 10 years, I would not change it, because who I stand here today is, I'm really happy with myself. You know, I'm happy within. I'm happy at the person there's certain things I still need to achieve in life. I always have this feeling that, oh, I'll be happy when I get this, I'll be happy when I get that. I'm trying to lose that and just acknowledge myself and what I've done the past while, and it's absolutely incredible. My family are, you know, over the moon. My mom is like a new person. She's going on her jogs now with me. You know, my auntie's coming on jogs with me. My aunties asked me to bring my little cousins down to the gym. You know, people, my brothers are respecting me more. Not that they ever not that they ever disrespected me, but my brother's coming to the gym with me every day, you know, and he sees the improvement in me. He sees a different person. All my family see a different person. They're like, you know, I want a bit of this. You know, what is Glenn being doing? And I'd find that a privilege, to be that person that I hope guides them on a very healthy journey in life. There's still a lot of things in my life that I need to overcome. But that will all come. I've no doubt about that. Yeah, just incredible. Anyone who's going through this, you can get in touch with me. Maybe I can, not that maybe, I know I can help you guys out 100%. I can help you make the next step. I can guide you through taking that next step in regards to exercising. You have to jog. If anyone has the ability to move their legs, you know, you can jog. You need to. This will bring back all your self-confidence. You know, trust me. It's a psychological switch over that you need. Exercise can provide that mind-body connection, and it can totally switch your chemicals in your whole body. Really, you know, you can switch over certain neurons, and you can start to, I guess, get rid of all those chemicals that are fear, adrenaline, anxiety, which will now switch over to, okay, exercise. Exercise basically produces the same chemicals as anxiety and stuff like that. So basically what you'll be doing is you'll be getting that psychological switch over that, no, I'm going on a jog, this is all normal. And when you do that for a long repetitive time and go to places that you've never been, that's when the psychological switch over happens, you know. Listen, I'm just, again, I've nothing in front of me, I'm just blabbering on, sharing a bit of my story. I hope somebody found this helpful, found this useful. Again, you know, excuse the mess. I'm just here to send a message. I don't care what it looks like in the background. I don't care what I look like. I'm just here to say a message of utter vulnerability and an amazing journey that I'm on. And I just want to help one person. It's always been my dream to help people. And I've always dreamt of getting a message from somebody or meeting someone one day and you say, you changed my life. And that's what I want to do. I feel I'm in the position to do that right now. Anxiety takes over far too many people's lives. You need a complete understanding of what it is, and you need a plan to execute it and create that psychological switch over. That's really it. I'm going to leave the video there. I've probably blabbered on way too much, but I feel I got really what I wanted to say. The thing is about these videos, I didn't even listen to them back. The minute this is uploaded, I don't even listen to it. I just put it out there for YouTube to listen to, and whoever is meant to read it or listen to it will find it. And you are putting yourself in a vulnerable position. I know there's going to be people out there that I know, or that know me, and maybe don't know this story, but life's life. Life's very, very challenging sometimes for people. And if you haven't hit that point in your life yet where it's challenging, it's coming, Hopefully it's not too bad but you're meant to endure pain in life, and this is the pain that I went through. This is my journey. So don't critique. Anyway, whoever needs this video will find it. I truly believe that. Whether that's 1 people, whether that's 10 people, I don't care. If you're meant to find it, you'll find it, and hopefully you start to take the next steps, and there's nothing wrong with you. You could have this for the rest of your life and it still wouldn't kill you. Start to realise that and start facing it. So that's basically it.